Shalom Akim. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh Hashem, the Lord Yahweh Shai. Double honor unto the elders at Great Millstone. And Shalom to all the Akim across the world. GMS mainly. And all the brothers that be sincere with it. 144,000 and 1/3. I'm going to do a show about interracial couples. Interracial couples. Because this is a big topic. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's go right into the scriptures. Interracial couples. Now, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. A little bit sound. And they, the day is talking about the Israelites, assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families. Now we're going to click on this word pedigrees. What does it mean? Pedigrees is to be born. Pedigrees to declare one's birth. Pedigree. To declare one's birth. To bring, to bear. Bring forth. Beget. I beget a son. I beget a daughter. But this is, anyway, it's just an example. Gender. Yeah, whatever. That's not it. To bear, to bring forth a child, of birth, of childbirth, to be born, to cause help, to bring forth, to assist. It's basically just talking about this. To declare one's birth pedigree, just your race, your bloodline, okay? And they, the Israelites, assembled all the congregation, the 12 tribes, all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigree, their bloodline, after their families, after the tribes, 12 tribes, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their posts. So in this scripture, it clearly tells you that you are the bloodline goes to your father, by the house of your father. That's how you count the bloodline, the pedigrees. That's how you count the bloodline. So this show is is talking about interracial kids, right? I'm going to show you what type of interracial kids I'm talking about. Now this kid, clearly you can see he has blue eyes. He has a fairly white skin, but he looks mixed, right? Well, these are his parents. Now, these are his siblings, his little brother. They look like little crackers, right? This is the mother, right? This is the mother, and here he be starting to look like something else. I mean, this is another brother. I mean, know what I'm saying? Because they look. This one looks a little bit darker, but look, he has almost blonde type hair. Almost. It's real light. It's real light. It's brown actually. It's brown. He has this. They have this type of brown curly hair. Well, he has that curly hair. This one is too short to be curly, but I think it's gonna be curly when it grows. You know what I'm saying? This is the mother, the Edomite mother. Now we're going to show you through the scriptures. There's actually practically nothing wrong with this. You're not supposed to be doing it, but if it's already done, these kids are still Israelites, and I'm going to show you too. This is the father. This is their father. So he's an Hebrew Israelite. Now we're going to go back to here. Hey, what the fuck? Oh, here. This is his father. His father. So this is his father, right? Of this dude. This dude, his father, I think. If I'm right. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, this is his father, I think. Yeah, grandfather. Now check this out. This father's seed went into his mother, and he came out. He clearly looks like a J. His father clearly looks like a so-called Negro, a light-skinned one, but he's a so-called Negro. Now you know his mother was dark. No, he wouldn't be this dark. Okay, know what I'm saying? And this is the mother, her father. Know what I'm saying? But anyway, look, this guy's sperm turned into him. This guy, his sperm turned into him, and his sperm turned into him. This little dude right over here. But it's his seed. The man has the seed. He has a girl and he has a boy in his body, his whole body. Okay, his body. So he produces 100% black man seed, black man children. They go into the white woman, into her. They might come out looking like the white woman, but they are his sperm and his seed. Because the seed is already something. It swims to the womb, so it's already smart enough. It's programmed to swim towards the womb and come out. And it may look like the mother, like this one does. It looks like some kind of white baby, right? So-called white baby. Looks like an Edomite, blue eyes and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is the sperm of this black man. It is the clone and the copy of this black man. It's his clone, it's his copy, it's his duplication. He duplicated it. Well, if this little boy goes out and has kids with some kind of other white woman that looks like her, the so-called white woman, and the kid comes out looking like this, it's still a Hebrew Israelite kid because it's the sperm. This is an Edomite, by the way. But anyway, I'm giving you an example. My sister's son. See? My sister's son. This is her sister's son. I think it's her son. This one. Oh no, she's too old to have kids. Goddamn, you look like a motherfucking grandma and shit. I think that's the grandma. Anyway, this kid is a real Edomite, right? But if this boy, this kid, Salakia, if this kid, right, were to have kids with this kid, right, this little girl, they would look, oh, this is his son, fucking shit. Oh, shit. A bad example. I didn't pay attention. Anyway, let's go for example. If this was a girl, I ain't gonna do that shit. Anyway, if this little kid, right, had a child with another white woman, not his mother. I'm just giving an example. With another white woman, those kids might be coming out looking like this, but it's still the seed and the sperm of this guy that actually duplicated. Actually, this guy, but it's still the seed and the sperm of this black man that duplicated itself, turned into this black man, and then this black man duplicated himself, turning into this black man, and then this black man duplicated himself with another white woman, and then the kid's coming out looking like this, but it would still be an Israelite. But this one is an Edomite because it says my sister's son, her sister. But anyway, I'm just giving you an example. They could look real fucking Edomitish. You know what I'm saying? But it would still be an Israelite kid. Now, I'm just give you an example from other families. Like this kid. Looks like an Edomite, but it is an Israelite. According to the scriptures. Because this is a birth of Jacob and Esau. Genesis chapter 25. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. This is Esau. Came out all red. And this is so-called Jacob. Because these are two so-called Negro parents. By the way, his father is a so-called black man, and her father is a so-called black man. But they both have Edomite mothers. Know what I'm saying? Just to put that out there. Now, these are the kids when it was younger. Look how she's red. You can see her blood through her skin. And when she was a baby, she was even more red. Look at the cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Look at her cheeks. She ain't looking red at all. You know what I'm saying? But she's an Israelite. This little kid is an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? You could watch her over here because here she really looks like some kind of real Edomite, man. She looks fucking Esauish. But here, she started looking like an albino. And you can see it in her hair. Know what I'm saying? She be like, looking like some kind of mixed breed stuff. But when she was small, when she was young, she looks like she looked like an Edomite. Okay. Now, look at these are them when they're grown. Because Esau has that translucent skin. You can color every type of you can draw every type of color in the world on their skin, and it will show because they're like basically like paper, like this white thing over here. You can draw on them. You can't do that on Jake. You ain't gonna see it too good. That's why Jake be stupid trying to get them tattoos and shit because they dumb. They're just trying to be like Esau. You know what I'm saying? Eat my skin. Look how white and pale their skin is and shit. So, yeah. Going on. These kids are Israelite kids. Because this mother had slept with a so-called black man. And these kids popped out. Popped out. So they're actually Israelite kids. The seed of an Israelite man. Okay, this kid is an Israelite kid too. He got blue eyes. This is an example of an Israelite family. They look straight up white. These two look more like his kids. This kid looks more like some kind of past marriage or something. Well, it could be. I just grabbed this picture off the internet. It could be. I don't know. But I know clearly that these four are from the same how you call it, same same marriage, same sex, same parents. Yeah, these are the same parents. These two kids are from those two parents. Okay. I don't know about him. He looks real Edomitish. But if he is, that goes just to show you, just to prove my point. They don't always come out looking like this. Now you can clearly see these two children are his kids mixed with her. You can clearly see that because they have a tan, know what I'm saying, and they have that dark hair, that thick hair, know what I'm saying. So, yeah. But it goes on. I'm gonna pull out a couple of scriptures, by the way, soon. I'm saying this is Halle. I don't know if this is Halle Berry's father, but it said somewhere that Halle Berry, where that bitch at? Yeah, Halle Berry, right? I don't know. The elders be talking about Halle Berry ain't no Jake. Well, I found this. It says early life of Halle Berry. Her mother, Judith Annie Hawkins, Annie Hawkins, who is of English and German descent, or so-called white woman, an Edomite, was a what the fuck? Psychiatric nurse. Her father, Jerome Jesse Berry, which she got a name from, Halle Berry, was an African American hospital attendant in the same psychiatric ward where her mother worked. He later became a bus driver. So it says you. Wait a minute. Yeah, so it shows you that she is a Jake. I don't know. The elders said she ain't no Jake, but I don't know. I just read it. I don't know. I'm not trying to disprove nobody. I'm just giving an example around here because I don't know. Maybe that's not her real father, but it says here Jerome Jesse Berry was an African American hospital attendant in the same psychiatric ward where her mother worked. He later became a bus driver. Barry's maternal grandmother, whatever, is an Edomite also from England and that kind of bullshit, whatever, whatever. Well, she's an Israelite. Now, yeah, I'm gonna get back at her. She's an Israelite, right? Her mother is white. Okay, and you can see it in her hair. This is not her real hair, by the way. This is her real hair. I really find this more. I always like this kind of hair. I don't like black, dark skinned women unless she's an East Indian, and she looks like a fucking East Indian, man. Unless she's an East Indian, then I like this straight hair. But if she's a so-called Negro woman that has a white mother, I like them with this type of hair. But these bitches ain't shit. They need to get killed. They're always trying to have that straight fucking monkey hair. Fucking bastards and shit. Fuck that shit. These bitches need to get killed. I like them with this hair. It's much more royal. It's a much more royal look. Whatever, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's go on. I'm getting mad already. Shit. Wasn't even planning on hating these bitches today. So let's go on. Okay, this girl is called Beyonce, yeah, and this is her father. Let me go to it quick because I'm slow, kind of slow. Anyway, this is her father. This is her mother. She looks like some kind of mixed breed herself, but her father I think her father is an Israelite. Her father. I didn't really research it, but that doesn't matter. Even if her father is an Edomite and her mother is an Israelite, her mother, I'm talking about this woman right here, it doesn't matter because it only matters what he is. And if he is an Israelite, which he clearly looks like he is, she's an Israelite. Doesn't matter if her mother be a goddamn devil or a cave mutant, whatever. The father counts. We're gonna get back to the scriptures with that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm just giving examples about how they look. And this is not her real hair. You know her real hair is like this, which is far more beautiful than this piece of shit. If it's on a so-called white woman, then I like it. But if it's on a so-called mixed Jake woman and she has this type of hair, I would rather she has this hair for life. I hate bitches that be trying to be white. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you motherfuckers? Anyway, so Beyonce, the bitch Beyonce, be a black woman also, even though she look like this. She looks like a white girl. She wouldn't be a white woman, but God cursed her ass and made her a nigga anyway. Actually, he blessed her, but in her mind, it's a curse. She trying to get whiter and whiter. She used to be real dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? But bleach and shit. You know Hollywood, Michael Jackson type. Now this is the girl called Mariah Carey. This is her mother. This is her father. She looks like her mother. This is her when she was small. This is her again. And this look. They always have that curly hair. That's because it comes from their father. You know what I'm saying? But then they trying to have this hair again. But anyway, she a goddamn nigga. She can't escape from that shit. This is her actual hair, the curly one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So she's a Hebrew Israelite also, and this is her father, Alfred Roy Carey. This is the bitch father. You know what I'm saying? Look at the bitch here. Oh, this is some mother. I don't know. Yeah, this is the bitch. This is the bitch. Yo. These are Hebrew Israelite kids also. I'm not trying to make it too long, man, cause know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna quicken it up. I ain't got much to say no more. I got scriptures to read. That's what I'm going to do. Now, this is a Hebrew Israelite family. He's a Israelite man. She's a heathen, an Edomite. And this is an Israelite kid. Look at the hair. They always get that curly hair. You know what I'm saying? They always get it. He's more light skinned than her and than him, but he still has that curly type hair. He has more his mother's complexion. Now, this is a Hebrew Israelite kid too. She has kind of orange hair. If you look here, because brown turns into orange. If you don't know, and this is orange hair. She got this from her mother, the gene from her mother. Bet your ass she didn't get it from her father. Well, she could have, because Esau was orange also. He had orange hair, probably red skin, orange hair. He probably had that. You know what I'm saying? Because these people with red hair, so-called red hair, they mostly have those little sprouts, um, those little brown spots in their faces. If you cover that person with that those brown spots, it would turn them black. So yeah, that's it. I don't know what it's called. Freckles. Yeah, yeah, it's called freckles. Yeah, I said sprouts, but that's Dutch. Spruitjes and so, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, she clearly is a so-called Negro child. Clearly, because look at the hair. You can always tell when a so-called Negro child with a white woman. Always, because they got they got their hair, which is nice. Anyway, look if you look at here, her hair turns orange at the tips. The dead hair, her dead hair turns orange. Look at it closely, and you're gonna see for yourself. Let me zoom it in a little bit. Oh shit! No, not that. Look, it's a little bit orange. That's where she got it from. The kid. Anyway, just to show you, he's Mariah Carey again. I don't know who this is, but she looks like a Jake, but she got that fake hair, so you don't actually know. It's fake because she's not born with this. She just used the hot iron. Now this is real. This is how her hair is supposed to look, which makes her more attractive. Anyway, this is an Israelite kid too. You can tell by the hair. She looks Latin. She looks like a Latin kid. Now this is her real hair. No, oh no, wait a minute. This bitch? I don't know. She's a Negro. Negroes don't have this hair, man. She lied in a motherfucker. She did her hair. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, this girl, yeah, I think I don't know if I don't know. I need to know. Yeah, this is how a so-called Negro hair is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm saying this is not curly. This is just turned that way. I mean, braid that way. Yeah, turned. You take two braids and then you braid it. It's called turned where I'm from. I don't know what it's called in America. I just translated from my language to American. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, this is what I was saying. Hebrew Israelite kids. Yeah, yeah. She looks like a girl that lives around here, man. Real pretty bitch. Anyway, yeah, I like this bitch. Let's go on. Now, Seal, his kids are Israelites. I think he's Ashanti or Igbo tribe or Nigerian. I don't know what he is, but let's assume he's a Hebrew Israelite. Well, his kids are Hebrew Israelites too. God damn it. Now, even King David was of a so-called interracial couple. His grandmother. Now let's jump into that. This is where it gets interesting because I done showed you all these pictures, explaining to you that the sperm comes from the man, right? The man has the seed. The man has the girl, and he has the boy in him, right? He has the girl and the boy with the baby in his sperm. He makes the girl, and he makes the boy. The woman, on the other hand, she's just a carrier of the sperm of the man. Okay? Now, if this sperm goes into her womb, it will make his children. His children. Okay? Not hers. Those are his sperm, those are his seeds. These two kids are his seeds of the so called black man. Of the so called black man. These are his sperms that grew further. I say further because there already was seeds, remember? They already know that they are supposed to go into the womb because the Most High created them to not think, but instinctively, yeah, you could say think, but instinctively, they travel to the womb and then come out looking like the mother. This is the lightest one, so I'll grab him. Looking like the mother, but it is the seed and of the, what do you call it? The pedigree of their fathers, as it says in Romans chapter 1, verse 18. Now, let's jump into the scriptures. Because I said Ruth, King David, was so-called of an interracial couple, his grandmother. Now check this out. The book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 1. The book of the generations of the Lord Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, the son of David, the son of Abraham. It goes real deep because the son of David is Solomon, which Yahweh Shai was, so-called Jesus. And the son of Abraham, which Yahweh Shai also was, which is Isaac. Abraham begat Isaac, that's the son of Abraham. And Isaac begat Jacob. But it goes on, only through the men. It doesn't say all of a sudden one woman popped in, no. But it will pop in a woman. I'll tell you where. Matthew chapter 1 verse 5. And Solomon begat Boaz of Rechab. Rechab, I think, yeah. Oh, these names. Killer. Boaz begat Obed. And Obed of Ruth. Ruth is, I'm going to show you who Ruth is. That's the grandmother. But begat Obab of Ruth. Because Boaz, it is supposed to say B-O-A-Z. I'm going to show you in the other scripture. Not Boaz. Boaz begat Abad of Ruth. And Obed begat Jesse. Now Jesse begat King David the king. And Jesse begat David the king. David the king begat Solomon. And there it says, the generations of Jesus Christ, Yahushua, the son of David, David the king, and David the king begat Solomon, right? And it said also the book of the generations of Jesus Christ, Yahushua, the son of David, which is King Solomon, the son of Abraham, which is Isaac. So the Lord Yahweh Shai, so-called Jesus, Mashiach, Messiah, was he was King Solomon and he was King David. But I'm going off the topic right now. That's not what I'm aiming at. Anyway, Ruth. Now we're gonna read in the book of Ruth who Ruth actually is. Now, wait, let me cut it. Yeah, before I going on to Ruth, talking about Ruth, the wife of Boaz. His name is Boaz. It says Boaz over here, but anyway, Boaz. The woman is called Ruth, but it's not her bloodline because it says, and Boaz begat Obed of Ruth. It clearly shows you, because they did it on purpose in Matthew chapter 1 verse 5. It says, and Solomon begat Salmon begat Boaz of Rahab, Rek, Ra, Re, Ra, Rahab. Okay. And Boaz begat Obed, is a man, because Boaz of Rahab. Wait a minute. And Boaz begat Obed of Ruth, and Obed is a man, begat Jesse. Jesse is a man too, and Ruth is a woman. Okay, now we're gonna check. I'm gonna show you why Ruth is in here. She's not the bloodline, because the bloodline only goes through men. So you are what your father is. So these kids are Israelites kids, because it says in the book of, I think, Daniel chapter 9, verse 7. O Lord, righteousness belong unto thee, but to us confusion of faces. This is confusion of faces, okay? This one, actually, the kids with the blue eyes, maybe this one. This one is confusion of faces. Where the kid at with the blue eyes, man? Wait a minute. The kid with the blue eyes. I think here. Yeah. This is confusion of faces, as it says in the scriptures. O Lord, righteousness belong unto thee, Daniel 9 and 7, but to us confusion of faces, because if this kid went out and slept with an Edomite woman, and she had a son by him, and that kid slept with another Edomite woman, and she had another son by him, and that son slept with another Edomite woman, and she had a son by him. Now that's, I think I said, four or three generations. They gonna look white. They gonna look like this little mouth over here. They gonna look like this. But they might have flavor. They gonna have flavor. But they gonna look like this, man. Now this scripture comes to pass. O Lord, righteousness belong unto thee, but unto us confusion of faces, as at this day to men of Judah, which look like that, which look like this, but be this. And to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and unto all Israel that are near and that are far off, that are near and are far off. It says it right here. Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. These are the curses that came upon the Israelites. Okay, it says it right here. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy father have known, even wood and stone. Those are Caesar bullshit type things. Know what I'm saying? Caesar bullshit. You got people worshiping wooden statues of Buddha. Know what I'm saying? A lot of bullshit. But that's one of the curses that came upon us, right? And yeah, where it says, I wasn't finished here. Now anyway, unto all Israel that are near and that are far off, because we were scattered amongst the nations, through all the countries whither thou hast driven them, because of their trespass. The Most High driven us over there, because of our trespass, that they have trespassed against thee. We have trespassed against the Most High, O Yahweh, the Most High Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it goes on in verse 8. O Lord, to us belongeth confusion of faces, to our kings, to our princes, and to our fathers, because we have sinned against thee. This is because we have sinned against the Most High. That's why our kids looking like this. He allowed it to look like this, because them so-called gooks, right? Them gookies, right? The Moabites, right? They don't like interracial kids, especially now with the so-called black men. They rather die. You know what I'm saying? They take white women, or mostly white men, so-called white men and so-called white women. That's what the Asian community thinks. Now I'm saying if they would do interracial things. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the curses that we got. Because I'm going to show you again in the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. They assembled, and they assembled all the congregation together in the first day on the second month, and they declared their pedigrees, their race, their genes, after their families by the house of their fathers. Now, I'm going to show you again in another scripture that it's actually more important who the man is, because it says it in, I'm going to get you an example. It says it in the book of Exodus. Exodus chapter 1 and 16. And he said, when ye do, this is talking about Moses. And Moses, the Pharaoh, he said, Moses, he knew that a child would come to deliver the children of Israel. So he said to the woman, the Hebrew women, he said, go and kill all the men that be born and save the daughters. Now let's read Exodus 1 and 16. And he said, when ye do the office of a midwife, the midwife is the woman that actually bring the baby into the earth, into the world. When ye do the office of a midwife, the duty of a midwife, to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stool, because you're supposed to sit down when you have a baby. But anyway, let's go on. If it be a son, they, the Hebrew women, then the Hebrew women, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. You know why she's supposed to live? This is why. This is why. So they can experiment on your punk ass. This is why. You need to get fucked. This is why. They want to fuck you. Because this is Dutch, the holy experiment. Esau in Holland, this is a Dutch, the Koninkrijk van Vrede, the kingdom of peace. Really, it says here, the kingdom of the peace. The kingdom of the peace. The holy experiment. Jan de Hartig, that's his name. That's that crack ass name. This is a Dutch son of a bitch. He used to experiment on these black women. You know what the fuck they be doing with them. You know, right? And if you don't know, they be raping them, man. They be doing all types of shit, bondage, man. They used to be fucking these. This is a Syrian woman, by the way, dressing like a skank, getting fucked up the ass by these white people. Really, really, literally. I'm not just joking. Really. Anyway, let's go on. If it be a daughter, wait a minute. If it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then he shall live. It goes to show you that these kids, these kids were killed. Hebrew Israelite men were killed. You know what I'm saying? They wanted them dead. They wanted for the woman to keep on breeding. You know why? Because they can have their way with them. What the fuck is a woman gonna do? What you gonna plant? You don't have seed. You receive seed. You receive sperm. You know what I'm saying? You receive sperm. You don't make the sperm like hit this dude, and he does. When he's 12 years old, he can make you. You know what I'm saying? It also says it in the book of Corinthians. Let's get that quick. Corinthians 11, I think it was. The book of Corinthians, chapter 11. Huh? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Huh? wait a minute. I didn't spell it good. Yeah, my English spelling is not so good, man. Yes, it is. Why doesn't it grab it? Corinthians. Yo, fuck that shit. Corinthians 11. Oh shit, I forgot to put the first Corinthians. Damn, Salaki, it's my fault. Yeah, my fault. First Corinthians chapter 11. First, I think it was first 10, ain't it? Wait a minute. Yeah, verse 12. For the woman, for as the woman is. Wait a minute. Um, where does it say? Hmm. For as the woman is of the man. No, that's not it. Where does it say? Yeah, it says it in verse 8. No? Where the wait a minute. Salaki, bear with me, sir. Salaki, I gotta search for it. Yeah, this is it. First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Now I'm saying the man makes the woman, not the woman makes the man. So therefore, the man carry the seed. Verse 9. First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 9. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. Okay? So it clearly tells you that the man made the woman. Not the woman, the man. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman is of the. Wait a minute. Wait. Let me get it in my book. Select. First Corinthians chapter 11. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Now I'm saying, because, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So it shows you that it's the man that actually has the seed. You are what your father is. You're not what your mother is. For an example, if it goes back 10 generation and your forefather is a so-called black man, and now 10 generations later, you look like this, or you look like this, you are still the sperm, the seed, and the clone of a black man. Now I'm saying you are still the sperm, the seed, and the clone of this guy. If your father is him and you are, if your father is him and you are this, you know what I'm saying, and you have 10 generations later, you pop only white women, your whole family just loves these white people. You come out looking like this, you're still a Hebrew Israelite kid. You might look like a cave monkey, but that's one of the curses. That's one of the that's one of the punishments, as it says in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so these are one of the curses that our people will and have to and been going through. You know what I'm saying? These are one of the curses. So it says also in the book of Isaiah chapter 11, verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time. What the fuck was that? The second time. What the? Commercials. To recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt. Some of us is going to look like these Assyrians. Some of us is going to look like these Egyptians. And from Pantros, some of us is going to look like the people from Pantros, from that island. And from Cush, some of us is going to look like Cush. Those are the so-called Ethiopians. And from Elam, some of us is going to look like them Elamites. Those are the so-called East Indians. And from Shinar, I don't know that one, but if you read the whole sentence, you can clearly understand that it's talking about a country. Okay, so you're gonna look like another nation. And from Hamath, I think that those are the Hamitic people, those are Africans, so-called Africans. And from the islands of the sea, Hawaii, one of those islands. There are more islands than Hawaii, but that's what just one of the main islands y'all know in America. So yeah, across the whatever, wherever you at, man, wherever you at. So it clearly shows you what the fuck commercials, man. What's wrong with this? So it clearly shows you that our people are going to be scattered to across the whole world, which was one of the punishments that we got. It says it in Daniel chapter 9 verse 8. O Lord, to us belongeth confusion of faces, to our kings, to our princes, and to our fathers. Because our fathers and our kings from the back in the past, if they came in this time with a time machine, then they wouldn't know who we are. They would be like, who's this? These are not the children of Israel. These are Edomites. I mean, look at them. Look at them. These are Edomite kids. Get the fuck out of here. Those are not Israelites. So yeah, because we have sinned against thee, because of their trespass, that they have trespassed against thee, we have sinned against the Lord. That's why we look like these other nations. Now, I think I finished everything around here. Now we're going to go back into the book of Ruth, talking about King David. Now, as it says right here in the book of Matthew, the generations of Yahushai, Mashiach, the Messiah, the son of David, so-called Jesus, Yahushai, he was the son of David, which is King Solomon, because it says in the book of Samuel that King Solomon would get stripes of men. He would be whipped if he sinned. He didn't get whipped when he was King Solomon, but he did get whipped when he was so-called Jesus, Yahushai. You can check that out for yourself, really. I don't want to make this too long, because I don't know. Maybe y'all lose interest. Anyway, the son of David, yeah, the son of David, the son of Abraham, which is Isaac. The Lord Yahushua was Isaac also. Now it goes to tell you all the names of only men. Men. And here it comes to men also. It keeps on going with two men. But it says, and Boaz begot Obed of Ruth. Boaz begot Obed of Ruth. Let me just say it. Boaz, he got Obed from sleeping with the woman named Ruth. And Obed begat Jesse. And Jesse begat David the king. And David the king begat Solomon the king. Of her that had been the wife of Urias. So it keeps on telling you that it goes by the line of the father. They mention the women too, but it doesn't go by their line. It only goes by the line of the men. Now we're going to click on this right here, Ruth. See what it means. Ruth, a female friend. The ancestor of David and the ancestor of the Lord Yahushua. Yeah, on King David's mother's side. Now, let's go in the book of Ruth. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Ruth. Let me get my Bible. Ruth, chapter 1, verse. Let me start at 1. Just to get the understanding, I'm going to start at 1. Now it came to pass that in the days when the judges ruled, there was a famine in the land, and a certain man of Bethlehem, Judah, went to journey into the country of Moab, he and his wife and his 2 sons. Now there was a famine in the land of Jerusalem, of Israel. So this guy from Judah, he went from Bethlehem to journey to the land of Moab with his wife and his 2 sons. And the name of that man was Elimelech. What? Elimelech. 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 And the name of his wife was Naomi. And the name of his two sons was Mahlon and Chilion, Ephraimites of Bethlehem, Judah. Wait a minute, where does it say that? Euphrates, sorry, Salakia, Euphrates. Euphrates. Euphrates of Bethlehem, Judah. And they came into the country of Moab and continued. Now, this guy, Elimelech, and his wife Naomi, and their two sons, Mahlon, and Chilion, went to the land of Moab because of the famine, of the land of the so-called Chinese people. Okay? And Elimelech and Naomi's husband, Naomi's husband, died. So Elimelech died, okay? And she left. And her twos and was left. And her two sons. And they took them wives of the woman of Moab. Now here comes it. Because this show is about interracial babies, right? So if you hate interracial babies, you should actually hate King David. You know what I'm saying? And also, I advise you not to do that because you're gonna get yourself killed. Anyway, because they're still Israelites, because we have trespassed against our Lord, confusion of faces, so He's punishing us to look like the other nations. No, it's not something to actually go out and do, but if you've done it and you know now, just don't do it no more. But if you can't help it, the Most High willing, because those kids are still Israelites. It doesn't mean they're going to get saved because they might be one of the 2/3 or they might be one of the 1/3. Only the Most High knows. He will have mercy on who He will have mercy, for His thoughts are not your thoughts. So those are two scriptures in one. Now, anyway, combined because they go with each other real good. And they took them wives of the women of Moab, Chinese. For you brothers that don't understand, these are gooks. Those Chinchachong people. Okay, that's Moab, Chinese. The name of the one was Orpah. Really, really difficult names. And the name of the other was Ruth. And they dwelt there 10 years. And Mahlon, and Chilion died. So these two died, right? These two men, the sons of Elimelech and Naomi, their sons, Mahlon and Chilion, they died, right? But they had wives. One was called Orpah, and the other one was called Ruth. Anyway, they died. Also, both of them, and the woman was left of her two sons and her husband. The woman, Naomi, was now alone. She doesn't have sons, and she doesn't have fathers. A husband, I mean, Salakia. She doesn't have a husband. She doesn't have her two sons. All three of them died. The Most High really, really took them out. Because nobody died being innocent. Nobody perishes being innocent. So they must have did something. Or the Most High just wanted Ruth to come and make children with Boaz. It's going to show you later on in the scriptures. Okay, now you know a little bit about the story. Okay, let me go on for a little bit. Then she arose with her daughter-in-laws that she might return from the country of Moab. She was going to go back to Israel, Bethlehem. She was going to go back to Bethlehem, for she had heard in the country of Moab how the Lord had visited His people in giving them bread. So Bethlehem had bread now. It wasn't in a famine no more. So she was about to go home. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to go home because there was food over there. She had no reason to stay in this country no more of Moab. Let me read on. Wherefore she set forth out of her place where she was, and her two daughter-in-laws with her, and they went on the way to return unto the land of Judah. They wanted to go back, all three of them. Now, three women. Naomi and Ruth and what's her name? Oprah. Just Oprah, man. Damn. Orpah. Damn. And Naomi said unto her daughter-in-law, Go, return each to her mother's house. The Lord dealt kindly with you, as ye have dealt with the dead and me, with their sons and with her husband. These Moabite women have dealt kindly with them. The Lord grant you that ye might find rest each of you in the house of her husband. Then she kissed them, and they lifted up their voice and wept. They cried. And they said unto her, Surely we will return with thee unto thy people. They wanted to go along because they wanted to go along with Naomi to go back to the land of Judah, which was Bethlehem. And Naomi said, Turn again. Wait a minute. And Naomi said, Turn again, my daughters. Why will ye go with me? Are there yet any more sons in my womb, that they may be your husbands? Because she was old, and she's going to say that because she was old, she doesn't have a husband, she can't bear no son, nothing. Turn again, my daughters, go your way, for I am too old to have a husband. If I could say I have hope, if I should say I have hope, if I should have a husband also tonight, and should also bear son. She didn't have hope to get us a man this night and to bear sons unto them because they wouldn't wait. I was going to tell you. Would ye tarry? Would ye wait for them till they were grown? Would ye tarry for them until they were grown? Would ye stay for them from having husbands? Question mark. Nay, my daughters, for it grieveth me much for your sakes that the hand of the Lord is gone out against me. Because she actually kind of knew that the Most High wasn't actually down with it, but the Most High had his own agenda. For his thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are his ways your ways. As the heavens are higher, so is your you remember that scripture. I remember it too, but I can't really say what I really read, but I understand it. Anyway, and they lifted up their voice and wept again. And Orpah kissed her mother-in-law, but Ruth clave unto her. So Orpah, she left. But Ruth, she stayed. Okay, Ruth stayed. Okay, now check this out. It goes on. Wait a minute. Yeah. Ruth chapter 1 verse 14. And they lift up their voice and wept again. And Orpah kissed her mother-in-law, but Ruth claved unto her. So Ruth stayed, and Orpah went away. Orpah. And she said, Behold, thy sister-in-law is gone back. Orpah is gone back unto her people and unto her gods. That clearly shows you that she's a Moabite, because she went back to unto her people and unto her gods, because they was following the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, the Lord Yahweh Shai, because of they were servants of Judah. Okay, they were servants of Judah. Let me read it again. And she said, Behold, thy sister-in-law is gone back, or Orpah is gone back, unto her people, the Moabite people, and unto her gods, the Moabite gods. Return thou after thy sister-in-law. Naomi said this. Naomi the Judite, I think she was Judite. Elimelech was Judah, and his wife was Naomi, and she was old and stuff like that. But anyway, she said, your sister-in-law is gone back. Okay. And Ruth said, Entreat me not to leave thee, or to return from following after thee. So Ruth wanted to follow Naomi. There was two now. For whither thou goest, I will go, and where thou lodgest, where thou sleeps, I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God my God. So it clearly shows you that she's not an Israelite because she said, thy people shall be my people. The Israelites shall be my people even though I'm a Moabite. That's what she's talking about. And thy God, the Most High Yahweh, will be my God, the Most High Yahweh. Instead of the people of, the gods of her people, unto her people and unto her gods. Okay? Those are Moabite people and Moabite gods. Wherefore thou diest, will I die. Where thou diest, will I die. And where I be buried, the Lord do so to me, and more also. If I ought but death part thee. If I ought but death part thee and me. So Ruth was steadfast into staying with Naomi, the woman from Bethlehem, the Israelite, Naomi the Israelite. She was old. You know what I'm saying? Now check this out. I'm going to jump now to Ruth chapter 4. You can read the book of Ruth. It's only about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. So it's not that long. You know what I'm saying? I know Jake is lazy. Me, I'm hella lazy, man. You wouldn't even know. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's go on. Now, the book of Ruth chapter 4, verse 10. Wait a minute. The book of Ruth chapter 1 is subtitled Naomi and Ruth. The book of Ruth chapter 2 is subtitled Boaz Speaks with Ruth. Now I'm saying you're going to get the full understanding if you're going to read the book of Ruth. The book of Ruth chapter 3, subtitled Ruth visits Boaz. In the book of Ruth chapter 4, subtitled Boaz and Ruth marry. Boaz was a rich man. Now I'm saying Boaz was a rich man. Okay. Now, where does it say? Wait a minute. I'll read it for you. The book of Ruth chapter 4, verse 10. Moreover, Ruth the Moabitess, the wife of Mahlon died. Have I purchased? The I is talking about Boaz. Where is his name? Wait a minute. He was a rich man. Shit. Let me get that quick for you, just to show you that he was a rich man. Where is it? Okay, yeah, I got it. Boaz was a rich man. Okay, now check this out. Ruth chapter 2, verse 1. And Naomi had a kinsman, family member, of her husband, a family member of her husband, which his name is Elam. It's going to say. And Naomi had a kinsman of her husband, a mighty man of wealth, of the family of Elimelech, and his name was Boaz. See, it clearly tells you Boaz, and here it says Boaz. Well, they kind of misspelled it, I think, because in my Bible it does say Boaz. It didn't make that mistake. Let me check it again, just to be certain. Let me check it again. Matthew chapter 1, verse 5. Oh shit! It does say Boaz. Fucked up. In the book of Ruth, it says Boaz, but in the book of Matthew, it says Boaz. It's B-O-O-Z. Well, I don't know, but I know who it pertains to. I know what it means. I think it's just I don't know what it is, man. It says it in my Bible the same as it says right here, so I really don't know. But anyway, it clearly tells you, because here is the name Obed, right? It's going to show you that Obed is in the game also. So it's not talking about somebody else. It's talking about Boaz. His name is, well, Boaz over here. But anyway. So, yeah. and his name was Boaz. And Ruth the Moabitess said unto Naomi, Let me now go to the field and glean ears of corn after him, in whose sight I shall find grace. And she said unto her, Go, my daughter. So anyway, just to show you that his name is Boaz here, but it's talking about the same guy. I'm gonna show you that later on. Okay? No. Let's go on. Yeah. So yeah, chapter 4, Ruth chapter 4. Yeah, got it. Chapter 4 and 10. Moreover, Ruth the Moabitess, the wife of Milon, who died, the guy died, have I purchased to be my wife, because he was a rich man, he was a mighty man in wealth, to raise up the name of the dead upon his inheritance. He wanted to raise up the name of his family member, his kinsman, because Naomi, his nephew or his kinsman, was Naomi's husband. So he wanted to raise up the name of his inheritance of the dead. Okay, raise up the name of the dead upon his inheritance, that the name of the dead be not cut off. Because it also says in the book of Genesis, if you remember, Judah had a son, and that son was cleanly wicked, but he had a wife, and he died. And Judah had another son, and it's a custom of the Hebrew Israelites that the brother of the other brother who died goes and lays with that woman to bring seed onto his name, so that his name isn't cut off. That's the custom that we did, and that's why he did this, that the name of the dead be not cut off from among his brethren. That's the same thing, because because when the brother was having sex with the woman in the book of Genesis, Judah had two sons. I think he had more, but anyway, let me just explain something real quick. Judah had two sons, I think, the two first one, and they both died. The one was wicked, so he died. The other one, he died because he didn't shoot his sperm into the other one, his wife. The dead one, his wife. The dead brother, his wife. So the Lord killed his ass also. Now there was the other son, the third one, but just go read the story. It's going to clear it up for you. I just wanted to clear it up for you just so you can understand. Anyway, that the name of the dead be not cut off from among his brethren. It says it somewhere in Genesis. Salakia, I can't really, not so good at, if I go look at my Bible, I'll find it. But the Most High willing, I get more on better memory. But anyway, not better memory. I didn't forget it, but don't know exactly where it is. But if I open up my Bible, I'll find it, because it's in the book of Genesis. I'm marked everything. So let's go on. And from the gate of his place, ye are witnesses this day. Right? Ye are witnesses. And all the people that were in the gate and the elders said, We are witnesses. The Lord make the woman that is come into thine house like Rachel and like Leah, which two did build the house of Israel. And do thou worthily in and do thou worthily in Ephrathah, and be famous in Bethlehem. So yeah, that's why wait, I'm reading something in my back. Wait. Yeah, it goes on. Wait a minute. In 12. And let thy house be like the house of Pharez, whom Tamar bare unto Judah, of the seed which the Lord shall give thee of this young woman. So Boaz took Ruth, and she was his wife. And when he went in unto her, when they had sex, the Lord gave her conception. She got pregnant, and she bare a son. Right. Okay. Now it goes on. And the woman said unto Naomi, Blessed be the Lord, which hath not left thee this day without a kinsman, that his name may be famous in Israel. And he shall be unto thee a restorer of thy life, and a nourisher of thine old age. For thy daughter-in-law, which loveth thee, which is better to thee than 7 sons, hath borne him. The daughter-in-law is talking about Ruth, and the woman is talking about Naomi. And Naomi took the child and laid it in her bosom and became nurse unto it. Yeah, from verse 13 on in my book, it's subtitled, Obed is born the Davidic line. Okay, Obed, right? Obed, okay? Now check this out. Right. And the woman, her neighbors, gave it a name, saying, There is a son born to Naomi, and they called his name Obed. He is the father of Jesse, the father of David. Now check this out. And Salmon begat Boaz, of Boaz, of Rechab, and Boaz begat Obed. As it says it right here. Okay, it says it right here. Wait a minute. It says it right here. There is a son born unto Naomi. Actually, it was Ruth, her son, but she bore it on for Naomi. But anyway, let's go on. And they called his name Obed. 5744. It doesn't say 5744 here. What does this mean? Serving the grandfather of King David. Now, what is it saying here? 5744. It also means serving the son of Boaz by Ruth, the grandfather of David. So it's the same. It's the same. Because it said Obed. And here, what did it say here? Where is it? Where the hell is it? Salaki. Oh, I got it. It's here. Eobed. Oh, here, this is Greek. Oh, okay. And this is Hebrew. Yeah, that's it. That's why it's spelled differently. Because this is Hebrew and the other one was spoken in Greek. Because these are Greek letters. These are Hebrew Israelite letters. Without those little spinkles right here. Those things, without that. That's Hebrew. But anyway, let's go on before it shuts down. Wait a minute. So now you see it's clearly talking about the same man, only this one is written in the Hebrew and the New Testament is written in the Greek. Okay? Yeah. So, it was the son of Boaz by Ruth. Obed is his name. The son of Boaz by Ruth and the grandmother of David, and his name is serving. He's probably loyal. That's why he made King David. But anyway, it's from the line of Abraham. So it goes on. Wait a minute. And the woman, her neighbors, gave it a name, saying, There is a son born to Naomi, and they called his name Obed. He is the father of Jesse, the father of David. And then it goes on to say, These are the generation of Pharez. Pharez begat Hezron, and Hezron begat Ram, and Ram begat Aminadab, and Aminadab begat Nashon, and Nashon begat Salmon, and Salmon begat Boaz, and Boaz begat Obed, and Obed begat Jesse, and Jesse begat David. Now check this out. Salmon, Boaz, Obed. Okay? I was going to say it here again. And Salmon begat Boaz of Rechab, and Boaz begat Obed. So it says Salmon begat Boaz, and Boaz begat Obed, and Obed begat Jesse, And Jesse begot David, the king. And it goes on, and King David begot Solomon, also King Solomon, which is the Lord Yahushua. Because he did call his son Lord. King David did call Solomon Lord. So, yeah, this is the scripture. This is the lesson about interracial kids. So next time when you see this, you shouldn't really hate this motherfucker. Well, you could, but that's just one of the curses. He's gonna get his melanin back because the Most High is gonna make us all get color back. Know what I'm saying? We're gonna have our color back. So yeah, you're not supposed to be hating him. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean you can't be hating them. Because if they the 2/3, they're gonna get fucking destroyed. Now, I'm not done yet. Because now, I explained to you that these children came from a so-called black man or Native American man, Indiano, or the Latino man. They all are Hebrew Israelites. Now, let's go look at the counterpart of this Hebrew Israelite thing. This are the abominations. White man, black woman, children. This, this, this. Edomite, Israelite woman. Edomite man, Israelite woman. Edomite male, Israelite woman. Edomite male, Israelite woman. Edomite kid. Israelite woman, Edomite male, Edomite kid. Edomite male, Israelite woman, Edomite kids. These kids are Edomites. You know what's going to happen to them? They're going to be concubines, and they're going to be destroyed. Maybe the Most High maybe is going to save a couple of them for concubines, which I don't know. But it says it in the scriptures what's going to happen to them. Now let's read the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 36. Okay, check this out. This is what's going to happen to interracial kids. Then then Jesus sent, because if you read the book of Matthew chapter 13, he's talking about a parable right here, okay? And this is the explanation of the parable. Now check this out. Then then Jesus, so-called Jesus, sent the multitude away after he gave him the parable, and went into the house. And his disciples, who became apostles later, came unto him, saying, Declare unto us the parable of the tares of the field. The tares are, these are tares. Let me show you. This is a tare. This thing over here is a tare. This thing over here is a tare. Okay? This is a wheat. This is a wheat. These kids are wheats. It's going to tell you further on these are wheats. This is a tare. This kid and this kid is a tare because he's the devil. He's a Hebrew Israelite. She's the devil, but these kids are Israelites. Now check this out. Matthew chapter 13 verse 37 13 and 37. He answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. This is the good seed. Well, it's actually talking about the Lord Yahushua over there. It's talking about the one you call Jesus. He sowed the good seed. So these are the good seed. This is the good seed. Okay? But it's actually talking about the Lord. But just to explain you in a different way. He answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom. Now, these are the children of the kingdom. These kids. These kids are the children of the kingdom. But the tares are the children of the wicked. These are are the children of the wicked. Oh, wait a minute. I'll get to that. These are the children of the wicked. Look here. This is the children of the wicked. This is the Edomite kid, a dude, a male. This is a so-called Israelite woman, even though her mother is a white woman and her father is a black man, which makes her an Israelite. But she laid down with Esau over here, so her kids are theirs because it says, but wait, the field is the world. Okay, wait a minute. He answered and said unto them, he that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom. But the tares are the children of the wicked. Now we're going to jump back to this scripture, talking about who the wicked is. It's in the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. See, it already tells you in one sentence. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. What kind of faces of what kind of judges? And who pops up? White Jesus. Where is it? Yeah, look at it over here. See, Esau knows. All you have to do is type in this word at Google, and it pops up. Where that white Jesus at? Yeah, look at them over here. Where are they covering them, motherfuckers. They hiding them. They popped it in. They popped it in. Sons of bitches. Look at them over here. Look at them over here. Sons of bitches. Sons of cave sluts. Foul beasts. Look at them motherfucker over here. They know. They know. When you type in that word Caesar bullshit, especially when you misspell it, you spell it like this, then it pops up. Don't spell the word that's the movie. Just spell it how you hear it. Or at least that's how I did it. Anyway, look, here's another white Jesus. Little crack person, crack complexion. Look at this little devil right here. So you can clearly see that they know. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you type in King David's complexion, they said he was ruddy, right? Well, this is brown, nigga. It's a derivative of, orange is a derivative of brown. If you look at it, it looks orange, but it is brown. That's why they call these cats tomcats. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I diverse. Let's go on. The earth. Okay, he covered the faces of the judges thereof. Who are the judges? The Lord Jehoshua. He covered the judges their faces by putting up that white Jesus, because the judges have woolly hair. That's why in London they used to have the woolly haired wigs, and then they judge you, because it says it also. This is what they had back in the days. Huh? Where the fuck is that shit? Yeah, they're trying to make jokes. Motherfucking devils. Yeah, this, look. This is the wig that they used to wear. Look at the wig. Look at it. Wait a minute. It's here. Come on, baby. Hurry up. This is the wig. No, it's not woolly. This is the wig, but this is the right texture color. The wool. They spray painted it gray because they wanna they wanna lie. This is not the ancient one. Know what I'm saying? These are the ones from back in the days. These are the ones from back in the days. Know what I'm saying? With white woolly hair like a sheep. And then they used to wear it like this. But picture this white. Okay? Now, they covered the faces of the judges thereof, because the only judge had woolly hair, and his name is the Lord Jehoshua. His name was so-called Jesus. He has hair like wool. It says it in the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 13 on to 15. And the book of Daniel, chapter 10, on to, um, no, not the book of Daniel. The book of Daniel, chapter, yeah, 7 and 9. The book of Daniel, 7 and 9. But let's go on. Yeah. Yeah. But the tares are the children of the wicked. The enemy that sowed them is the devil, the white man. Who says it doesn't say that the white man is the devil? It doesn't say white man, but whatever, whatever. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. As therefore the tares are gathered together and burned in the fire. So these little kids, this black woman is going to cry, cry, cry. These motherfuckers are going to cry, cry, cry. These tares are going to get burned. Halle Berry has kids with a cave monkey too, right? Her kids are gonna get burned. It's so fucking relieving. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't even tripping when I see this shit. I'll be like, ooh, y'all gonna get that motherfucking tan. It's gonna burn your motherfucking ass. They're gonna get burned. As cute as they look, they're gonna get burned in a motherfucker. And I'm saying all these motherfuckers, white men, black women, children, all these motherfuckers are gonna get burned. This bitch, she gonna get burned along with a motherfucking man. She gonna get killed. And this bitch is gonna get burned too. All these motherfuckers are gonna get burned. These are children of the tares. And if this bitch has a white man too, we gonna burn her ass too. Motherfucker. Goddamn kid. Bitch looking ass. Cracker ass nigga. Yeah. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of this world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels to gather out his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity. You offend the Lord, you bastard. You offend him by having this piece of shit. Ass motherfucker. Having this piece of shit. You're scrubbing his back. You're gonna be, wait a minute, you're gonna be scrubbing ashes, bitch. Motherfucker. Crack ass kids. Got your ass fucked up. You know what I'm saying? This is offensive. Okay, this is good. Black man, I am not to cure the black woman. Well, you can't do that, bitch. Well, this is good too. This Israelite man has his Edomite woman. Moab be fucking that black woman. Moab gonna be destroyed along with the black bitch, nigga. The fuck? These motherfuckers are gonna get destroyed. It's gonna be laughable. So it says, Matthew chapter 13, verse 41. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out his kingdom that is scattered across all the nations, where what it says in the book of Isaiah. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the seas. A sea. Not seas, whatever. So, the Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom. They shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend. This is offensive to the Most. This is offensive to the Lord. Now I'm saying to the Most High, this is offensive. Now I'm saying, you know what? You know what's the great thing about it, man? These two motherfuckers are the enemy. Now I'm saying the so-called black woman and the goddamn cave male. Now I'm saying those are one alike. They fucking miserable, but they're happy together. That's good. Now I'm saying, but these kids, they're going to be concubines or they're going to be burned. They're going to be burned. Well, they might look cute, they might look pretty now, but after they charcoal, shit, ain't nobody gonna fuck that dead body. They ain't even gonna be bodies no more. They're gonna be ashes and shit. Maybe the oh shit, this bitch, her kids gonna be. And I heard this motherfucker was a racist ass nigga, a crack ass motherfucker. He was so racist and shit. But this bitch, she got what she deserved, man. I find that sweet, sweet music to my ears because this is what they used to do to you, black women. You know what I'm saying? This is what they used to do to you in Suriname, bitches. You stupid ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? This is what they used to do to Jake. All these things, man. This is how they used to make the black. Look at the cave male standing over here. All these black men with their head down. All of them, their head down. You know what I'm saying? Black woman, titties all out. This motherfucker looking like, oh shit, I'm gonna bang that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But this is gonna happen soon. The Most High gonna break that chain. You know what I'm saying? This is what used to happen. A black woman getting whipped. Look at all the cuts on her body from the whip. And guess who was doing the whipping? These jakes over here. Look, these jakes. Why? Because he's pointing to the woman, talking about whip her some more. I want you to whip that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because Jake was doing the whipping. Jake, if you look at Kunta Kinte, Jake was doing the whipping. You know what I'm saying? Here you got another Jake. He was ordered to chop off his hand and to beat him up with sticks and shit. Stab him with the stick. All types of hideous shit. These crimes, Esau's gonna pay for it. This is a torture chair. Esau's gonna pay for all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Women with their titties out and shit. Here's a cave monkey from Holland, a Dutch cave monkey. He be leading them. Because these cave monkeys from Holland, man, they done the worst things, man. They was the last motherfuckers to let go of slavery, man. You know they had their way with us, man. Shit. This is one of the things they used to do in Suriname, too. You know what I'm saying? Used to tie our mouths and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yoke of iron around our necks. You know what I'm saying? This is a Suriname holiday. So-called holiday. It says chain cut. It says chain cut. In 1 July 1863. That's when they cut slavery off in Suriname. So it was real long. These are Caribbean Indianos, Caribbean Indians. You know what I'm saying? This is a Jake that was freed now. He has a gun. He's working for these cave people and shit. It's Caribbean Indianos, Caribbean from the Caribbeans. So you Caribbean brothers, you be my brothers. You be the brothers. You be the brothers also. You know what I'm saying? From the nation of Israel. You better remember that. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they used to do to you, bitches. You know what I'm saying? They had the black woman in slavery. They had the white woman under them. And they had the Native American, the Indiano woman in slavery too. This is how they used to portray your punk ass. And then they drew you. She has the shortest hair of them all. Anyway. You know what I'm saying? This is what they used to do to us. Our women. And now these bitches proudly, man, they fucking proudly representing this. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, man, I can't wait to turn these bitches into slaves. Concubine these motherfuckers. But the Most High say he gonna burn them, so maybe I'm not even gonna get that chance. Which I don't care. I want you, bitch. Kill your ass, take your daughters. They need to be full-blood Edomites so they can get that real punishment. You know what I'm saying? So, let's go on. Where was I? Yeah, I think that was it. Anyway, they're proud. So, it goes on. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out his kingdom, all things that offend. These bitches offend, okay? And them which do iniquity, those are the 2/3, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Yeah. They go. They're gonna be breaking your motherfucking teeth, man. Biting so hard on your teeth, you're gonna be breaking. Matthew 13:43. Then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father, who had ears to hear, hear, let him hear. Yeah, yeah. It goes on about talking about the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is about it. So next time when you see this, an Edomite woman, you can compare her to Ruth the Moabitess. She was willingly and serving Jake. I mean, what's his name? Boaz. She clearly loved the Israelites because she said it herself in the book of Ruth. Let me get that quick. Ruth chapter 1 and 16, starting with 15. And she said, Behold, thy sister-in-law is gone back unto her people and unto her gods. Return thou after thy sister-in-law. And Ruth said, Entreat me not to leave, or to return from following after thee, the Hebrew Israelites. For whither thou goest, I will go, and where thou lodgest, I will lodge. Where thou lodgest means where you will sleep. I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God my God. Because she wanted to follow the customs of the Hebrew Israelites. Now I'm saying she wanted to be where Naomi was. Now I'm saying? So yeah, that's a Moabite woman. For everybody that be thinking, yeah, interracial couples and stuff like that. Well, King David, his grandmother Ruth, was a Chinese woman, man. Now I'm saying, okay. So don't get stupid. Don't get stupid. Hey, stupid. Don't get stupid. Now I'm saying, so yeah. These are Israelite kids, and these are the kids of the wicked, as the scripture says in the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 36, on down to verse 44, I think. Verse 44, I think. Wait a minute, it's here. 36 on to 33. Yeah. This whole thing here is talking about what the Lord is going to do to the interracial kids that was spawned by a so-called white person, or is here, and a so-called gook, a Moabite. If a Moabite man lays down with an Israelite woman, that kid, burn that motherfucker. And it's a boy. I have no motherfucking type of motherfucking pain. You know what I'm saying? Not pain, but let me explain it to you. I'm down with it. I'm more than 100% down with it. But when I see kids like this, I'll be like, hey, I want to have that as a concubine. You know what I'm saying? But if that's gonna get burnt, I don't care. It's kind of fucked up though. I would really have one concubine looking like that. You know what I'm saying? Curly hair and shit. Any motherfucking way. Yeah, but if it doesn't matter because whatever. We gonna see that in the kingdom, the Most High willing. But I pray the Lord make a lot of black women go to these white men to have babies. As soon as that sperm touches down in that black bitch's womb, I'll be like, ooh, wait, polluted. I can't wait to torture your ass. It's gonna be sweet. You know what I'm saying? In the kingdom, man, the Most High willing, before the kingdom comes, even when we gonna do a lot of killing, the Most High willing with that spiritual power, every black woman or Latino woman or Indiano woman, because Native American woman is talking only about the Indianos in America. There's Indianos in South America too, man. So that's why I say Indianos. Anyway, every so-called black woman or Latino woman or Indiano woman that ever had a crush on a cave monkey or one of these fucking Down syndrome looking ass Chinese motherfuckers with them Down syndrome eyes and shit, fucking gray alien looking like motherfucker. If you ever had a crush on one of these other nations, a fucking sand cracker, man, I'ma torture your ass. Your fucking ass is polluted. If one of them busts a sperm in your bitch ass, I'm gonna really get loose on you, cause that's the devil's seed. Actually, Esau is the devil, but these other nations, those are heathen seeds, and if it even touches your pussy uh, wall or come in your face, in your face, you're just as good as dead. You're as good as dead. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even fucking with you. I'll be like torturing your motherfucking ass, cause that's nasty. How could you have another man bust sperm in your face? That's some bull fucking nasty Edomite woman type bullshit, nigga. Anyway, now I hope y'all understand about Israelite women. This is what we gonna have in the kingdom. So prepare for it. You see this Jake over here? Look how many babies, man. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they all Hebrew Israelites. They're brown, man. This is what's gonna happen in the kingdom. But multiply this. Let me see. 2, 4, 6. Multiply this by like 20,000. 6 times 20,000. Even more than that, because the Lord said in the book of Isaiah. Let me get it, man. Isaiah chapter 60, I think. Wait a minute. Isaiah 60. Let me know what I'm saying? Let me do quick so I can close this down. Isaiah chapter 60, I think it was. Yeah, Isaiah 60. Isaiah 60. Isaiah 16. Isaiah 60. And verse 21. Isaiah 60 and 21. Thy people also shall be all righteous. This is talking about in the kingdom. They shall inherit the land forever. The land is Israel. The branch of my planting. The Most High will do that. The work of my hand, the work of the Most High hands, that I may be glorified, that the Most High may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000. Thou hast it, and thou hast it not. Thou means you, and sand means a lot. Sand, nobody can count the sand. So when you say thousand, it means thou are like sand. You're many. And a small one, a strong nation, I, the Lord, will hasten it in his time. So we gonna multiply, man. We gonna multiply. We gonna multiply. We gonna multiply. We gonna multiply. Most High willing, yo, with that, all praises go to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem, the Lord Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the elders at Great Millstone, and shalom to all the Akim across the world, GMS first. Actually, the 1/3 first, and the 144,000 first, all in together now. The Most High willing, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, shalom.